Hey, yo, it's your boy, Cooler Ruler Divine, and we are on the Stress Free Radio Show as we are each and every day from 5 to 7 p.m. on Cooler Beats Radio, coolerbeats.net. And today is practically Ladies' Day, Ladies' Night, whatever it is. I got my guest co-host with me today. She goes by the name of Joy. How you doing, Joy?
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Joy. Let's hear a little bit about you, Joy. Where you from? Where do you represent?
Well, I'm originally from Southside, Jamaica, Queens.
Okay. Brat. In the building. And where? Well, you said originally, so that means you went
right.
where?
I'm uptown in Harlem now.
Why you leave Southside? What happened?
You see what happened was, right? Just change my life around.
At least you still in. Why?
Well, yeah, no, I did leave for a while though, but when I came back,
did?
I didn't come back to Queens.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you had to come back home.
Yes.
And I heard you said you majored in
Cosmetology.
Are you still doing it? You still got it?
No, I still got it. I just haven't been, doing that much.
So that's makeup and hair?
Yes.
And nails?
Mm-hmm.
And that means you massage hands too when you do the nails?
Massages,
pedicures
on the
hands,
and all that?
The whole
absolutely.
thing?
Pedicures, facials.
Okay.
Yeah, comedone extraction, a little bit of aesthetics.
What extraction?
Blackheads.
Oh.
Yes.
What do you call it? Comedone?
Yes, comedone extraction.
I gotta look that up. Good word. I gotta look that up. Yeah. All right. So, you're here today with me. Are you gonna help me interview my special guest here today? You with it?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go. In the building today, ladies and gentlemen, we have teen sensation, if you will, princess of the screen, what have you, right? Diva of your radio device. Sounds good?
Yeah.
All right. Good. Doni Hopkins, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
It's both first and last name, right?
Yeah.
Is it like Doni, like Rihanna, or Doni?
I've been thinking about that because I have that EP out, 3.2. And I was like, I don't know, do I want to do Doni or Doni Hopkins? But I don't know.
Give it a minute. No,
yeah, I'm definitely thinking about it.
Right. Rod Doni Hopkins for a little while, and then one day you just you want to reinvent yourself.
Yeah.
Drop the Hopkins, Doni. There, and then they don't know who you are regardless.
It has a nice ring to it.
Right, Doni.
Big up to moms for that one.
Yeah, big up to moms.
It's actually her middle name. Doni.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so big up to grandma.
Oh
yes.
yeah, big up to grandma. Word up. That's good. I love it. All right, so look, Doni, you're quite a busy woman at your age.
Yes.
Look, and that's 15, right?
Yeah.
When I was 15, besides being a sophomore in high school and discovering girls, right, I was into one thing, music. Rapping and producing, but nevertheless, music, they go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
You now, acting, singing, dancing, modeling. Your schedule must be bananas.
Yeah.
When do you get time to, I don't know, window shop in the mall with your girls? You know what I'm saying? Go to the movies, etc. Without having to worry about making an appointment at 7 or something. Or do you even care about those things? Because I hear you're a different breed.
Well, if I have something that day and I'm not doing anything later on that day, I'll hang out with my friends. I'll hit them up. But I have to say something. My friends are a little bit unreliable.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just throwing that out there.
As most friends.
Yes, as most friends. But they're busy. They're doing their own thing. So whenever we can, we just try and hang out.
Okay.
Last week I was hanging out with one of my best friends, Zoe, and we saw the Spider-Man movie. Well, I saw it again.
Again?
Because it was really good. I saw it the week before. And
so I should go. I should take my son to go see it.
Yes, it was really good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Right. And there was a lot of diversity, so shout out to casting.
Need that.
But yeah, Zendaya was in it. Shout out to Tom Holland, the new Spider-Man. Yeah, I don't know. That movie is sick.
Okay,
and
I'm
so
going.
the first time I saw it, I had to go to the bathroom on the biggest part, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" And so we saw it again.
We just saw Despicable Me 3. We should have went to Spider-Man.
How was that?
It was cool. It was just like any other Despicable Me.
So that means it was good.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I can't say it wasn't.
Not a big fan of the Minions.
They're all right. They're all right. No, it was cool. It was funny. I can't lie. I was in there laughing. It was all right. But yeah, Spider-Man. What number? Spider-Man 18.
Seems like it.
I know, right?
But I think this is the third one.
The third one.
Yeah, the third one.
Okay.
I don't know. Third, fourth, fifth, different actor. I always get confused because they're always changing.
Right.
Peter Parker's character. It's always a new actor, so I have a hard time with that.
And then you have to like watch Uncle Ben die again. I'm just like, come on, Marvel.
Like how many times?
Yes. Give my heart back.
Yes.
So emotional. Poor Aunt May.
Yeah.
So look, all right. So you do get a chance to kick back.
Yeah, I do.
All right. So relevant to the last question, before I even ask you how you got into all of these things, how you balance it all and package it up. Like in the future, when you retire, would you want them to say Don Shay was a great entertainer? Or, that's what it is, entertainer?
I don't know. I want to say entrepreneur.
Okay.
Because I also do write, and I do like saying behind the scenes sometimes. I love being on camera.
Right.
I love being in the spotlight.
Okay.
But I do like, but I do like stepping back sometimes and just like writing, because a lot of people don't know that I wrote and co-wrote everything on 3.2.
Yeah.
I also co-produced everything.
Oh, wait, don't get to the music yet. Hold on.
Okay. But I do like writing TV shows and stuff like that.
Okay. Oh, that's good. You write
So
TV
I don't know.
shows.
I'd say like entrepreneur, an overachiever. I don't know. It's whatever the people want to call me when I retire. I can't say.
How do you balance it all? Like, how do you how do you know, okay, today is dancing. Today is, modeling. What, you just go with the flow?
Yeah, I go with the flow. Like, my schedule, I don't know. I say it was more of a schedule like when I was younger, and even then it was like still really iffy and unbalanced.
Yeah.
But like on Thursdays that was dance, Wednesday piano, Tuesday drums.
Right.
Monday was writing. I think I just dedicated like Monday to writing and stuff like that. But now everything's so crazy, and it's like dancing. It's more of like when I have rehearsals, if I'm rehearsing for a show, and I have a few events coming up that I'm gonna shout out in a little bit.
Okay.
But so yeah, rehearsals just like mostly that's like my dancing now. So yeah, that's I just kind of go with the flow.
Okay.
And then there's auditions whenever, I don't know, they're crazy. Because sometimes I wake up and my mom's like, come on, you gotta like 7 in the morning. She's like, you have to do this tape-in audition. And it's like self-tape audition. And then I have to like do a voiceover and send it to my manager. Then he sends it over to casting. And it's busy. It's a busy life. But I love it.
Mom is on point. Mom, you ever forget? You ever wake up like, oh, we were supposed to be there at 6:30. No. You're on it. She's on it.
Yeah, momager.
That's cool. So, all right. You ever thought about, because we was talking about entertainment just now, being an entertainer. You ever thought about Broadway plays and musicals?
I like them. I actually have a tradition, which I don't know. The tradition was kind of broken like 2 years ago. Well, I go see a musical or a play every year on my birthday.
Oh, yeah?
But my dad broke that tradition. Like, I go with my mom and my dad. And he kind of broke that tradition 2 years ago. So,
come on.
But I'm going to try and bring it back for my 16th birthday.
Okay.
But, yeah, I love it. But I don't know. Like, I love it, and I love writing, like, musicals and plays.
Right.
But I've just never had a love for it, like, to be on stage. But if the opportunity comes, I would definitely love to do it. But, I don't know. I like television more.
Are you good with, like, two things, improv and memorizing?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Those have always been easy to me. Like, I love improv because you can just, like, go with the flow. You just go with the flow and you say literally
you seem
whatever.
like you got that in you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I love improv. You just, like, kind of do whatever you want.
Right.
And sometimes,
awesome.
like, a fun fact, talking about power,
right.
sometimes I improv some of my stuff at the table reads, and they'll, like, write it in.
Yeah.
And then sometimes when we're on set, I'll, like, try to improv, and then the directors and writers, they're just like, Dawn Shay, come on.
Like,
That's
on now.
enough. That's enough. Stick to the script. But, yeah, I love improv. And memorizing, I don't know, that's always been really easy to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I was 4 years old, when I started acting, I could read, and a lot of other 4-year-olds, they couldn't read.
Oh.
And some kids that were even, like, 2 years older than me, they couldn't read.
Yeah.
And that was kind of my advantage. I could read, and it was easier for me to memorize it.
That's great. Once again, kudos
See,
to Mom.
you see me
Kudos
over
to
here.
you, too. No,
I'm
you
speechless. I'm silent. I'm like, wow, my son is almost 3. I gotta get him reading.
Yeah. Whatever it takes, man. I love it. Now, Shay, when was your moment of truth? I mean, the moment that you realized that you were entertaining people and you felt at home doing it, and which one of your many talents were you using when you did that? Describe that.
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think anyone's ever really asked me that.
I tried.
Gotta be different.
My moment of truth. I don't know. I'd say my moment of truth was like, I don't know. When I was like, I'll probably say like around 4 or 5.
Okay.
And I would just, well, 6. When I got my first guitar, I would just kind of like walk around my house and I'd play it. And at the time, the guitar was like way too big for me, so I'd just be like struggling around, going around the house trying to hold it up, trying to play my chords. And that was like kind of my moment of truth, like when I saw like that people were actually really impressed by that. And I'm like, really? I'm just doing my thing. I'm just having fun. Or I'd like write these monologues and these scripts, and my mom, she was like so mesmerized by it, and I'm like, really?
Like,
and when I saw that I was like entertaining people, I was like, oh yeah, I really love this.
But wait, you said first guitar. How many guitars you had?
Well, I have 2. I still have my first one.
Oh, the first one.
Yeah, I call her Lulu.
And you're fluent?
Cute.
Lulu, right?
Yeah.
And you're fluent?
It's kind of like
Yeah.
Lucille.
Oh, I got questions for you. Wait.
And I also have my electric guitar.
Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, all right. On your website, DonShayHopkins.com, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you log on immediately. Right?
I like that word.
Throw a G in it.
Your bio, it refers to starring on the Starz hit series Power.
Yes.
As your big break, right? My question is, was it really? That was the one? I mean, because look, Sesame Street, Orange is the New Black, Team Umi Zumi,
Hello.
TRL, and Power's the one. I mean, so Mom, that was which one made you scream? Oh my God, my baby made it! I can't believe it!
All of them.
All of them. Everyone.
Everyone.
So this was the biggest, or probably because it had the most ratings, or no?
Well, we didn't. I've been there since season 1. So we didn't. Yeah.
Oh, so right.
The original, so it was her character. She got to build and grow.
Yeah.
And create that and mold that. So
Yeah.
she is and will always forever be the only Raina.
Right. Okay. That's right. That's damn
Very
right.
good point.
So I wouldn't say it was like for the ratings, because at the time, like, no one knew how well it was gonna go. Not even Courtney, the amazing Courtney Kemp, the amazing writer and creator, producer of the show. No one knew how it was gonna go, and that was just faith. And everyone, I don't know, everyone just really trusted themselves. But I'd say Power was my big break, because that was something that I knew I would be consistent on.
Right.
Like Orange, I'd say that was definitely like that was leading
Getting your feet
up.
wet.
Yes,
Right.
getting my feet wet. That was like leading up to swimming in the pool.
Uh-huh.
So Orange, like when I got it, I was like, this is amazing, because I knew like how big of a show that was, and I've literally been auditioning for them since season 1.
Oh yeah.
And like before it came out, and it was like Orange is the New Black. And like the first episode, I think I auditioned to play someone, I forgot who, but I went in there so many times. I went for Young Tasty, Young Janae, Young Crazy Eyes, and none of them fit me. And I was looking at the scripts, and I'm like, Mom, this just isn't me. And then
But you still landed.
Yeah.
You landed who?
I landed Monica,
There you go.
Black Cindy's daughter, but it's crazy. I mean, but yeah,
I
when
watched that
went
show, by the way.
Orange
Thank you. Did you watch season 5?
Yes.
Did you see me in episode 11?
Okay, so here's my thing, right?
Okay.
I have to watch them again, because when it first comes out, I binge watch and then I forget everything that happened, so I have to watch it again.
No,
and pay close
that
attention.
happens to me too. That
Yeah,
happens to me.
yeah.
So why?
I'm
What
obsessed.
about? What is it about season 5?
Well, if you guys watched season 4, you know that the way it ended, it was very
cliffhanger.
Yes, well, cliffhanger. It was emotional,
Yes.
and I'm pretty sure people know by now that
Yeah.
Pusey, she is dead, and she was like one of my favorite characters when I started watching the show.
Uh-huh.
Because when I booked Orange, I couldn't watch it, but later on, I started to watch it, and I felt really connected with the show, and I was like, wow, this is so amazing.
Yeah.
And you get to see like how people are still human, whether they're free or in jail,
Right.
well, prison. That people are still human. People don't lose their humanity. They just do stupid things and make stupid decisions.
Yeah.
Right.
And sometimes they're just at the wrong place at the wrong time.
right, like Pusey.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Those weren't even her drugs.
I
like,
know, that was sad.
That broke my heart. That episode. Oh.
This is where my wife comes in. Like what I'm about to tell you next. Right. Okay. This is going to be interesting because I know I'm going to catch a lot of flack for this, but I am not an avid Power watcher.
Okay.
Power viewer. You know what I'm saying?
I've never watched it.
Neither is Joy. But this could be good. This would be good. Wow. I mean, the reason why I dropped the ball, I caught episode 1. Everybody's like, okay, Power's coming on. I'm like, so everybody's
So
in
you
front of that
watched
screen.
episode 1 of season 4?
No. Episode 1 of season 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's how, and I tried to catch up with 2, and then I missed it. And then, I just,
Okay,
it was
yeah.
a big mess.
I'm just gonna tell you, you can't skip through it. You
Right.
gotta watch. You
That's
gotta watch
right.
everything.
I wouldn't
because
feel right.
Why I stopped.
You'll be so confused.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel right just trying to jump in. That's why I didn't complete. You know what I'm saying?
Like
My wife-
I'm on the show and I try to like watch an episode if it's on, and I'm like, wait, what happened?
Ah.
when did this happen?
That's
and
interesting.
I kind of have to like connect the pieces because things happen so quickly.
That's
that
interesting
show.
because you just got to go in and go, even though you don't know what happened in a certain part of the.
Well, no, we have table reads, so I
Okay.
know what happens. It's just
Yeah.
like when it comes on TV, I'm like, wait, which episode is this? And
Oh.
I'm like, that happened in this episode because
Mm.
I know all the episodes.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, well, I know most of the episodes.
Right.
So I'm thinking like, oh, that didn't happen yet. That happened
Oh.
already. So sometimes it's confusing.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, wait. So
Yeah, TV magic is crazy.
TV magic is amazing. She did have one question, my wife.
Okay.
She was like, ask her if her brother's that annoying in real life.
Oh.
You don't have to answer that.
Oh, I saw the memes. I saw the
I'm
memes.
gonna
I-
answer.
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna
want
answer.
to?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes,
You want to answer that?
I'm sure.
Okay.
All right. Michael, you are the most annoying sweetheart. He's actually like a brother to me. So he's pretty annoying sometimes, but he's great. I wouldn't
So it's
trade
easy
him.
for him to play that part.
Yeah, it's really easy.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, we act just like brother
I was
and
kind of
sister.
wondering because in a lot of movies and things that he's been in, it's been like kind of like typecasted.
Yeah, but he's
as like kind of hard headed.
yeah, but I say he's pretty cool. He's not that hard.
Oh no, I
He's
can tell.
intelligent.
Yeah.
He's just good
Okay.
at playing that role.
Yeah.
Right. So
Okay.
people see that and they're like, okay, he's good. We should call him and he's good for that.
Like
Yeah.
Robert De
It works.
Niro. Like Robert De Niro. He always plays
Yeah.
those kind of, And what I'm saying is, I know you get bombarded with power questions every interview, as if you don't have a life other than power. You know what I'm saying? So I'm offering a chance for you to explain in your own words to someone who's been living under a rock, such as myself, what power is and what part you play in that situation.
Okay.
Go.
Well, I play Raina St. Patrick, the daughter of James St. Patrick and Tasha St. Patrick. Well, most people know him as Ghost,
Right.
like James St. Patrick, but his nickname is Ghost.
Right.
And okay, so it takes place in New York. It's James. He lives Ghost. I'm gonna say Ghost. Like everyone
Okay,
calls him
yeah.
Ghost. So Ghost. He lives. I was gonna say a double life, but I can't even say a double life. He lives
Yeah.
like a triple life because by night he's a legit club owner. Then by day he's like this awful drug dealer. And then I don't know, like I'm gonna say mid-afternoon, sometimes night, he's cheating with Angela. So
Yeah, that's a triple life.
who is a federal
amazing.
agent.
On top
So
of that,
you know
yeah.
that doesn't really go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Now
So,
I see
yeah,
why
it's
people are
re-
addicted to the show because
Yeah.
that's juicy.
Yeah.
Yes. And in this season, he goes down for a crime that he did not commit. Although he did do some pretty terrible things. But he's a great guy. He's a stand-up guy.
Yeah.
If you met him, you wouldn't know that like he's a drug dealer. But so yeah, Ghost is definitely, he has like the best poker face.
Yeah.
You never know what's going on.
Like a
and he's good
lovable
at-
villain or something.
Yes,
Yeah.
but he's not a villain. I don't know. Well, I think like to people who haven't seen the show, you definitely like think he's a villain.
Yeah.
And I guess if people were in the power world on the outside looking in, you'd say,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, this guy's awful." But if you're like a part of his family and in his inner circle, you're like, "Oh, he's not that awful."
But, like,
but
the-
then you realize that he like just killed someone and he's going back with his family to eat dinner. Then he leaves at like 3 a.m. to go with Angela. So.
The social media world loves him.
Yeah.
Free Ghost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, Ghost is lovable.
Yeah.
Can't even say anything. But yeah. So season 4, he gets arrested for a crime he didn't do.
Yeah.
And it's really funny because like a lot of stuff happened in season 3 with him and Angela. So she's upset with him, he's upset with her, and Tommy, his partner in crime, he wants Ghost to kill Angela. And Ghost did not kill Angela, and that's why he's kind of in the situation that he's in. And Sandoval, who is a federal agent that works with Angela, he was also like somewhat in the drug game. If you guys watch it, then you know Lobos. And he was working with Lobos. He was kind of like his I don't know, it's hard to explain, but he was working with Lobos, but he's also a federal agent, so you see that doesn't work.
Right.
And he was actually
know your circle, people.
Yes, and he was actually a mole in the office, and so they thought, well, yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Yeah.
But I mean, people knew that. People knew that he was the mole.
Okay.
And people know that he killed Greg. But
now to conveniently segue from Power to now your music career, your co-host Naturi, aka Tasha was teaching Raina how to sing. Are you familiar with 3LW's music?
Yeah, I'm familiar with some of this.
You knew who she was when you met her?
I knew who she was.
Oh, okay, interesting. And I want to know what you know about this. I saw you give Prince a RIP on your page, the legend. What, Dasha? What you know about Prince? what do you know? You know?
Well, my aunt, she's a Prince fanatic. She loved. Well, I feel like I don't know. I was gonna say loves, but I have to say loved him. It's so weird, just like with him being gone. He was such an icon.
Right.
And you know, my grandma, she loved his music too. Even my mom, he was he was really a staple in our house. So.
As feminine as he looked, women loved him. it's real. So, what are some of your favorite old school R&B artists? Favorite old school hip hop artists?
Okay. Old school hip hop, Biggie, Tupac, Jay-Z. I like his old stuff, but I like some of his new stuff now.
Right.
I really love that. I'm loving that 444.
You like it?
Yes.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm glad to hear you're 15, and it's a big question right now. Are the kids getting it? Do they like it? You get it?
Yeah, especially when he's like, I'm trying to give you $1 million worth of game for
$9.99. Like, come on, pay attention. Right.
Turn a 2 to a 4, 4
Right.
to a 8.
Right.
I turn my week into. All right, I'm sorry.
I love it.
But and like R&B. I don't know. I love blues and old school.
Oh.
So Nina Simone, Muddy Waters.
Right. Beautiful, love it.
Nat King Cole.
Oh, Spirit Sisters.
Yes. What's your sign?
Love it.
I'm a Pisces.
Oh, there you go, Pisces.
I have some good friends that are Pisces.
Yeah. Pisces good people.
What's your sign?
Aries.
Oh, okay.
Most hated.
Yeah,
she's
right,
pretty much.
Yeah, you're like in the top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
much.
up there with the Libras. And the Geminis and the Virgos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Most hated. That's the most hated team.
I thought Scorpio was up
Gemini,
there. I don't
brother.
know. I thought.
Oh yeah.
My mom's a Scorpio. I don't know.
She bet not say it.
Don't sting me.
What's your sign? What are you?
Taurus.
Okay.
Mess with the bull, get the horns.
Basically, you like Tauruses are cool.
Yeah, they're okay. They're okay. They have their moments.
Yeah.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
Everyone does.
Like, I ain't gonna say nothing about that. I plead the fifth.
Basically. Nah, that go. And on the same question, new artists.
Ooh, I really love Halsey. Like some of her new stuff. Yeah, she's a new artist. She came from YouTube, and like I loved her from her YouTube days, and she would do cover songs and like personalize them, and I just absolutely loved her style. Yeah, and then she also released some music on her YouTube page, but it was so good, and it sucks that she didn't put it out on like iTunes or Spotify or anything. So I can't. I can't download it. I can only listen to it on YouTube, and. Yeah, I've been trying to.
I'm not gonna name it.
I'll give you a tip on how to do it.
I know some apps.
Right.
And I've been loving her stuff. And Melanie Martinez, she was on The Voice. I have to say, when she was on The Voice, I didn't like her that much. She kind of grew on me. Like, I liked her audition, but her style with everything else, I just wasn't really digging it. But then I heard some of her stuff, and her stuff was better than the cover songs that she performed on The Voice. And like I say, last year I really started listening to her music, and I just kind of fell in love with her. I love her music.
Okay. What about SZA?
Yeah, I love her.
Okay.
That one.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Like SZA.
But I don't know. She's not that new because she was like out. Well, she's somewhat new. Like she's mainstream.
She's just
Right.
touching
New.
down like
Yeah.
like everybody.
Because I was listening to her like in 2014.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So are you a Nicki fan or a Remy fan?
Ooh.
Wait. Let me get this going. I ask again. Are you a Nicki fan or a Remy fan?
I'm not trying to get killed.
I know. Or both.
I'm getting both.
Oh, okay, both.
Like, I love
That's
Nicki.
fair.
I feel like she's definitely like representing like girls, like all girls in general, especially girls of color. And I love what she stands for. Like, go get your education. Don't worry about people, about the naysayers. I love her, and I love what she stands for. And then Remy, she's old school. I mean, I like her. I like her old stuff and and some of her new stuff.
Okay.
But I mean, I feel like her and Nicki, they should collab.
Yeah,
That
would love
that would
that.
be like fire. Like,
Yeah.
I was looking forward to that when she came home, but then things went all the way
Went
to the left.
sour.
So quickly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, just a few little subliminals and it was over. Like,
Yeah.
dreams crushed.
So as we talk about Nicki and Remy, and you have many talents, like we said, acting, dancing, modeling, and the one that we're here to discuss is singing and rapping too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And you write your own stuff.
Yes. I write and co-write everything.
You're adamant about that.
Yes.
You won't take any.
No, I mean, I like to work with writers. And definitely on my album, on my next album, my album, I'm going to start working with writers because I like seeing other people's visions, but I like sort of like writing the outline for what I want to do and like writing my ideas down. And certain songs, if I just really feel something that I'm so connected to, I kind of just want to like work on it by myself, and I kind of push people away. And I'm sorry for that because I really push people away
that
sometimes.
happens too.
But yeah. But I just like, I like for it to be like my own style, but I do like working with people, and I'm really open to other people's ideas because you may perceive something one way, but another person might see it another way. And it's just good to have second opinions.
Yeah. What's the name of your project, and why did you name it that?
Okay, the name
I
of
know
my
what it is. I just want you to say it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay, well, the name of my debut EP is 3.2, and okay, so it's called 3.2 because it's my birthday, March 2nd.
Oh, all right.
Cute.
Thank you. And people always call me like an indigo child, and they're like, oh, you're so special and everything. And so I was like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And so I created the word 3.2, and that just means like being yourself, being your own special individual, and just loving who you are, and you know, just living life.
Clever. I love it.
I love the indigo comment, by the way. The indigo and crystal children are everywhere now, and it's beautiful.
Oh, y'all will have to put me on to that.
Oh, I got some videos I sent you on
Okay.
YouTube. Are you an indigo or starseed?
Like that? It's deep like that?
Yes. It's a beautiful thing, though. It is.
So what can we expect? Trap music? Dance hall? I know you have pop music going on.
Yeah.
I know that.
Okay, so you're saying what can we expect from my new stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm really loving the trap, so I'm gonna try and get into that.
Yeah.
But I feel like I should leave that to the professionals, like to Bryson and everyone.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm gonna try to get into it. It's definitely like a really cool, different sound. I really like it. And dance hall school. I don't know. I'm gonna try and do as much as I can, like without kind of like going all the way off from my vision.
Right.
But I'm just gonna I want to try some stuff, but I still want it to fit, you know, because you don't want your album to be like 7 different types of genres. And people
so
are
your
like,
vision is what is your vision?
My vision is pop, uplifting, having a good time.
Okay.
But I also want people to realize that you're not the only one struggling.
Right.
It doesn't matter how big or how small you are. People are still going through things, and yeah, that's kind of what my vision is.
Good.
That's
Get them a
beautiful.
plate of
We
food.
all need friends.
And your producers are who?
Well, the producers on 3.2 were John Guth, Fran Am, Mel Music, yes, Mel Music, Real Estate Smoke, who produced Talk to Him, and that beat is so sick. If you guys have not heard Talk to Him, download my EP right now. It's on iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, it's everywhere. Go download it, go stream it, listen to Talk to Him. That song, that I don't know, I don't want to toot my own horn, but that song
Toot it.
inspired.
This is where you
Y'all
toot
gotta
it.
listen to it. Y'all gotta
That's where
listen
you
to it.
toot it. Word.
And yeah, so shout out to Real Estate Smoke. He produced Talk to Him, and that beat is sick. I'm sorry. That's one of my favorites.
Any features?
Yeah, Real Estate Smoke was
Oh,
on
okay,
there. Yes,
okay.
shout out to my uncle, Real Estate Smoke.
Okay.
He
Shouts to him.
yeah, he co-wrote It Was All a Dream, and he co-wrote Talk to Him with me, and he co-produced Talk to Him.
Okay. In short, I mean, you kind of covered it, but what is your recording process like? Do you get epiphanies for songs that you take your time, or do you take your time and put them together?
I like to take my time and put them together, but sometimes if I'm like on a deadline, I try to just stay up. I don't know, it's weird because like I get these like weird sparks of creativity at like 4 a.m.
Yes.
And I'm just like,
Yeah.
girl, you
it.
gotta go to sleep. I'm like,
Yeah.
what am I doing? But that's like when I get it, and I feel like if I don't act on it,
Yeah.
I just like
Right, you feel like
completely
you're gonna
forget
lose
it.
it.
Yes,
Yeah.
and my mind goes blank. So I try and do it when I'm in the moment. So literally like
So you
4 in the
literally
morning.
get up and go and record?
No, I don't go record, but
Yeah.
I write it down. And I
Oh.
like record on my phone if there's
Right.
a certain
Yeah.
melody
I was
that I
about to
have.
say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, my
that
writing
works.
process, I don't know. I like for it to be slow and not rushed. But
Uh-huh.
sometimes when it's rushed, I don't know. It's weird. Sometimes when it's rushed, I get like, in the heat of the moment, I just get like all these ideas and my wheels are turning.
Mhm.
But sometimes if it's too rushed, I just need to slow down, take a break, walk around for a little bit,
Mhm.
do something fun, come back, write, and just kind of write down my ideas and structure the song the way I want it.
So 3.2.
Talk to him. I put pressure on you guys.
Oh yeah, talk to him. She put pressure on me, but
Oh,
that
yeah?
was more for Real Estate Smoke. I'm
Okay.
just keeping it real.
I'm going to pay attention to talk to him.
Like,
Joy said you heard a couple. Did you hear? What,
Yeah,
what was it?
All right, I was kind of rushing a little bit. I was doing like 12 things at once because, I got 2 kids in the house. So I was trying to listen to it because I went to your YouTube channel, right? And I made it all the way through the video on pet peeves, right? And I agree on many of them, especially the elevator. Like, it's hot. It's too much.
Yes.
But I listened to 2 of the songs very quickly. Like I put it on and then I walked away from the phone. So I didn't get a chance to hear everything. But the one thing that I did notice that really touched me, that made me like really happy, is the fact that it was so age appropriate.
oh, thank you.
I love that so much because they want our little girls to grow up too fast. So that I love that. And then she's like,
Do you purposely? So you
I was like, yeah.
Yes.
you ever want to push the envelope sometimes and mom be like, oh hell no.
Well, I don't know. There's nothing that she's really said no to, not yet.
Uh-huh.
But on this, I don't want to push the envelope like too far. I just want to show that I can do like other things,
Yeah.
and that I don't want to limit myself.
Right. I get it. How long did 3.2 take from first session to last session?
Okay, well, I started writing like some of the songs on 3.2 I wrote when I got my first guitar when I was 6.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh,
Wow.
this stuff is like pretty cool. I went back and looked at it when I was like about 10,
Yeah.
and I just started rewriting it. Well, when I was 8, then when I was 10, I went back, started rewriting it.
Mhm.
And then when I was 11, I went to my mom and was like, I really think I want to take this music thing seriously.
Yeah.
And I started writing Don't Give Up. And Don't Give Up, I started writing that when I was like 8, started writing some more of it when I was 10. Then I went back and I just kind of rewrote the whole thing. And that's how what am I saying? Don't Give Up. That's how Don't Give Up came about. And everything on my album I kind of wrote like a while ago when I kind of went back to it. But then some things were completely new, like Not Like Them, 3.2.
Yeah. Okay.
But so timing.
No,
I'd
go
say
ahead.
that was about I don't know, I started it like a year before we started recording, right? I don't know.
Recorded that whole EP in March.
Yeah, I recorded the
months.
whole thing in like 3 months, but I was saying the writing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joy.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Anything
I'm,
come to
I'm,
mind?
I'm taking everything in right now.
No, but when I'm saying anything, shoot.
Well, I mean, I
She's
did
there.
have a few thoughts,
Mhm.
here and there. Now, I know that you dance, and I used to as well when I was, growing up.
Oh, nice.
And what are your favorite types of dance? Your favorite styles?
Okay, I
of
was
dance?
gonna ask you that. What did you do?
Well, I did tap, ballet, jazz, African, and modern.
what didn't you do?
Hip hop. They wouldn't let me take
Oh.
hip hop because they wouldn't let me
Oh.
listen to rap.
Oh.
Yeah. So what were your favorites?
Hip hop, jazz, basically almost everything you said. Hip hop, jazz, tap, and ballet.
Awesome.
Mhm.
See, I told y'all, spirit sisters. See,
And
but
then
I'm the youngest child, so I always want to reach out to somebody like, oh, little sis.
And then when I got older, I got into like modern, but that was mostly for my figure skating because I figure skate
Right.
too.
Figure skating, ice skating. You won first place.
Yes.
I don't want to touch an ice skate. You know what I'm saying? How you start like this? You're bold.
That's
Like, how
awesome.
did you start that? Like,
Well, I started that ice skating when I was 4.
mhm.
4.
Everything pretty
And-
much was 4.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I always had like the aspiration to do it when I started talking at 9 months old. I would tell
Yeah.
my mom like I want to do that. So
Yeah.
everything that I started doing at 4,
Yeah.
I kind of already had it like pre-planned.
Right.
But yeah, so figure skating, I started that when I was 4, and
Mhm.
unlike most kids, a lot of kids my age that were skating, they were holding on, and I just kind of went for it.
Mhm.
And I just my mom, she was, you were on the ice? Were you on the ice with me? Or was that Angela? Yeah, that was Angela, my very first figure skating coach. She was holding on to me, and I was like, oh, I could do it, and I just
Took off.
Yeah, took off.
Awesome. I want to see some footage. Oh my
Right.
goodness, I love figure
You got
skating,
footage?
but I can't.
Yeah, I
can't
think
do
we
the
have
ice
some.
myself.
Yeah, we have some footage.
But not on YouTube.
No,
On YouTube.
we were
Oh,
trying
okay.
to get it on YouTube.
Yeah, sure. Or a quick minute on
The
Instagram.
theater team, they have some of this skating projects on
On what?
his page.
Okay,
So Chelsea Piers,
Chelsea
I thought that
Piers?
was the website.
but they have some footage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll check out their gallery up there because I know they post a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, from all the different aspects of like they have like everything down
Yes.
there. They have so many different things.
Soccer,
From the-
gymnastics,
yes.
hockey.
Oh my gosh, the giant bowling alley is so much.
Do you get mobbed in the streets now?
Yeah, I do. I mean, actually,
More so than Orange is the new Black, Days, stuff like you
well,
know.
I see with Orange, a lot of people, they were just like, oh, wow, you're that girl from Orange is the
Yeah.
New Black. But with Power, and even like Sesame Street going
Yeah.
way back, that
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like literally the first time I got recognized.
Uh-huh.
And I was a little weirded out. I was like, hi. She was like, oh my God, you're Donche. And this lady, she was like pushing this baby stroller. And she was like, look, it's Donche. And I was
The
like,
baby
yeah.
baby's
recognize
like,
you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because the baby like leaned out of the stroller. And
Wow.
she looked back and she was like, oh my God, it's Donche. And I was 6 years old. I was walking down the street with my grandmother and I was like, hi.
Wow. You
And-
you weren't ready for that. Like
No, like I just thought it was weird, but I was younger. And then my
Yeah.
mom's like, oh, you should have got a picture. You should have did this. You should have
Uh-huh.
done that. And I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know. And she was
Got
like,
it
it's
now.
cool. But yeah, with Power, it's
Mhm.
such. I didn't realize that we had that much of an impact. Like literally every
Yeah.
Sunday, fans are throwing these huge watch parties, and
Mhm.
I had my first watch party this year for the first episode,
hmm
and
Packed.
yeah, it was
Mhm.
packed.
Mm.
It was really packed.
That show has a cult following.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's really bad. Like all up and down my timeline, it's
Mhm.
out of control. Free
Yeah.
ghosts, free ghosts. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
we-
I'm like,
we-
can I
we-
watch the show? Like,
Yeah, I mean
don't
they
give me a
take
chance.
up the timeline, especially on Saturday and Saturday at 12:01.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You watch Empire?
Crazy.
I watched the first season. Yeah,
What'd you feel?
it's pretty good.
Okay.
It's good.
The
The
music
actors
was
are good.
for a little while.
Yeah.
A little while.
But yeah,
Yeah.
going back to the fans, I did get mobbed in Maryland last week. We have like such a big following down there in Maryland and DC.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And some fans like that walked up to me. They were like, "Oh my God, I was trying to get tickets to go to the premiere in DC," and I was like, "Oh wow!"
Mm.
And literally, I went in the store, and it was supposed to be a 2-minute trip.
Yeah.
I was just trying to get water,
Girl,
and then like
Hour.
I know I picked up the water, and they
It
were
was
like,
power
"Oh
hour."
my God!" And one girl like that worked in the store. She literally turned me around. She was like this. Someone was trying to take a picture with me. She was like, "You are her." She's like, "You are her. The rumors are true." She's like, "Everybody, come on over." And like I just started taking a bunch of pictures, and that happened in literally every store that I went in.
Do you always go out suited and booted, like dressed, or sometimes you just run to, in your casual wear?
Well, when
You ever
they
get caught?
recognized me, yeah, I got caught that day.
Yeah?
I was wearing pajamas. So I
Yeah.
definitely got caught that day. Pajamas, messy hair, no makeup. But yeah, I mean, I don't dress up all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I am like a fashionista. I'm a style addict, so I love being on point. But sometimes it's just like, cool to dress down, throw on a pair of boyfriend jeans, crop top, sneakers, just relax.
School.
hmm
You're presently attending school, or you have a tutor?
Yes. Well, I'm homeschooled.
Homeschool.
So I go to school online.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, you're doing it. I'm glad. You experience a lot of hate from girls your age. Or no?
Well, I'm gonna say like, sometimes, but that's mostly like on the acting side. And some girls like at auditions, they'll try to throw shade, and I'm just like, hi.
Okay.
I just smile.
Yeah.
Kill them with
Nice.
kindness.
Nice.
But I see like the most hate I get, it's weird. It's like from like 30-year-old people on Twitter and Instagram.
That's a shame.
Yeah. But like, I don't know. I like to like make a joke out of it. Like I'll post it on my story, on my Instagram story, or my Snapchat story, and I'm like, okay, bye. Like one person, they were like, oh, she looks like a potato, and I was like, okay. And they were like, I hate her, and I was like, okay, you can hate me, but I'll always hate myself more. But I was just kidding. And I was like, Tater Squad.
Tater Squad, that's what you do.
I know, and everyone thought it was funny.
And spit it back out.
And then the guy, he was like, I'm kidding. He was like, I don't actually hate Raina. He was like, or you. He was like, you're an amazing actress. Keep shining. He was like, you have a great sense of humor. He was like, a lot of people wouldn't respond back that way. He was like, I didn't know how you were going to respond back. And so I noticed that some people, they're just testing.
Right. They're just
Tell
trolling.
them, right. Tell them all your info.
All right, so you guys can find me on Instagram at Donshae_Hopkins, on Twitter at DonshaeH. Everything else is Donshae Hopkins, DONSHEA. Donshae Hopkins, HOPKINS.
Facebook too?
Yes, Facebook too.
Okay.
I gotta like tell you guys this, I'm not that active on Facebook, and I'm so sorry, but everything on Facebook is like linked to my Instagram page, so if I post something on Insta, you guys will see it on Facebook.
There's always one of the social media platforms that people don't mess. You know,
right? Like you have the app,
IG, but you don't do Facebook, or your Facebook and Twitter, and you don't do IG. I don't know.
It's so weird because I haven't been on Facebook in a while. Like my first Facebook page was actually created by my mom in the Old Navy commercials.
Oh yeah,
my mannequin mom. But I was actually one of the mannequins from Old Navy, the old Old Navy commercials.
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah. I was the one with like the 2 little pigtails. But
I thought I was bugging. I was like, wait, the pigtails?
Yeah, that was it. And so she shout out to Toy. She created my very first like Facebook page.
Right.
And even then, me and my mom, we still didn't know how to work it. And as I got older, I was like, you know what? I really need to get on Facebook, see what the fan base is like on there. So I got on there, and I'm just like, how do I work this? I don't know. It's so weird to me. It's like I figured out Vine. Rest in peace, Vine.
Rest in peace, Vine.
Yes, it's not anymore. Like that site was so cool. I love Vine.
It was just too short, but people made it work.
The whole phase.
I figured out YouTube. I figured out Twitter. I figured out Instagram, Snapchat. Right. Snapchat, that was a little tricky at first, but I don't know. I'd say it was easier to figure out than Facebook. Yeah, it's definitely fun.
You think so?
Yeah.
Snapchat?
I had a hard time. Maybe I'm a little old. I don't know. I'm a little slow. I don't know.
It depends.
I had a hard time figuring out what like a streak was on Snapchat. Yeah.
I still don't know what a streak is.
Okay, well, a streak is basically when you send pictures to like your friends for like trying to do it for like 3 days, and then you start a streak and you get like the number 3, and it's a fire sign. And so you guys try to keep it as long as possible, and you do it like with multiple people, and you try to see who like has the longest Snapchat streak. Like I don't want to jinx myself, but I have like 179 days with some people.
Wow.
I almost had 200. My friend, she went to camp and she had another friend take over her Snapchat, and we lost our streak. So rest in peace. But but yeah, I don't know.
The very
Facebook,
first time I ever heard of that.
Really?
Yeah, I know you could do some different things with Snapchat, but I didn't know all of that.
And then it like helps you unlock those little award things.
All those awards. Right.
Yes.
Oh my.
But Facebook is so hard, and it's weird like how people can post on
That's my
your
thing.
page.
I like Facebook. I'm on Facebook.
Oh yeah, the privacy settings, all the settings that you have to do. That does get tiring.
I feel like it's good for older people, like for friends. I'm not saying that you're
I own it. I own it.
There's nothing wrong with it.
But still.
But I feel like it's good for people who like want to stay in touch with their family and their old friends.
Yeah, very family oriented.
Yeah.
Donshae, I'd like to thank you for taking the time out of your
you.
Busy schedule.
Thank you for having me.
To drop through the
Stress-Free
Radio Show.
Radio.
No, it's cool.
Thank you, Stress-Free Radio Show.
Yeah. And by the way, follow us at Cooler Beach Radio. Follow me at Cooler Ruler on Twitter at Cooler Beach Net. I don't mean to make it all different, but it's fun searching me and figuring me out and all that. And Cooler Beats Radio on Facebook, like that page for
Can
me.
I shout out one more thing?
Definitely. You
Okay,
can shout
so I
out
have
whoever you want to shout
All
out.
right, I have a few events coming up on Saturday the 22nd. Okay, Saturday the 22nd. I have an event in DC, and it's for DC. Shout out to DC and all the power
Shouts
fans
to
in
them.
DC,
Yeah.
DC and Merlin, and I have a cool event there. It's
I like
with
how she
girls,
says
so
Merlin.
Yes, she said it like we
Merlin.
said, girl. Yes, Merlin, girl. She gonna be down at DMV this weekend, y'all.
yeah. And so shout out to you guys. I'm having an event. If you guys have any young girls, young daughters, bring them out. We're doing a little spa day, a meet and greet, and we're giving fashion advice and industry advice. So if you have any daughters, bring them out. I don't know the age group for that, but it's basically teenagers, young girls. Bring them out if you guys are in the DC, Maryland area. It's not on my Instagram page, but if you go on my Instagram page and look at my tag photos, you will see the DC event. Then I have an event on the 30th with Angela Yee. Shout out to the lovely
Shout out.
Angela Yee.
Breakfast Club.
Yes, at Blackhorn 51. It's in Elmhurst, New York on July 30th. I'm going to be performing and a few other amazing artists. So yeah, check it out. It's from, what time is that event from?
7.
Okay, it's from 7 to 9.
Take the stage at 9:30.
Yeah, from 7 to, I'll say 7 to 10. And I'm the closing act. All right, I
That's big.
think I'm the closing
That's
act.
big, actually,
Some
yeah.
things may change. I'll be on stage at 9:30, so make sure you guys check it out.
You have Wendy earlier.
Oh yes, and I have the lovely Wendy McKenzie, who was my first acting teacher. I'm doing an event with her earlier that day. It's an acting workshop. So again, if you guys have kids, if you Power fans have kids, also she does adult classes, but I'm doing the kid class, and I'm going to be a mentor / guest speaker. So if you guys have kids, bring them out. It's for girls and boys ages. What's the age group for Wendy? 5 to 17. So bring out your kids. Any young Power fans, come out. I want to meet you guys. And if you love acting, you'll love this workshop. And Wendy is absolutely amazing, and she gives out the best tips. So yeah, definitely stop by. And that is on my page. So check out my Instagram page at @DonShay_Hopkins, and it's on my Twitter at DonShayH. And I have a lot of other stuff coming up that I will post on my Instagram story. So make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at DonShay_Hopkins, DONSHEA, to stay updated.
You are a ball of fire.
Yes.
You're gonna be huge. Like you heard like how everything ties in together. No, you're gonna be. I'm
Thank
proud I
you.
got this interview
Aw,
because
thank
you know what I'm saying. Like you're going in. Rihanna status.
Aw, thank you.
Well, maybe a little bit better because I haven't seen Riri on screen except
Well-
for in that music video.
Oh yeah. No, she's been on screen. She's been
Yeah, she's
on.
been on screen.
Oh, was it Star Wars?
Valer-
And
No, not Star Wars. Valerian. That's the new movie. The premiere was like the other day.
Oh.
Well,
excuse me.
Yeah, she's been on.
Don't
she's been on
send
some
the
other stuff
Navy
too.
to me. Don't send the Navy at my head, though. I don't want no problems. I'm gonna send Remy Mafia back. No, I'm kidding.
No. The Navy, we're cool. We're cool.
Okay.
So, man, thank you so much. And everybody, that was Don Shay Hopkins. Clap it up for her real quick. And hopefully this isn't the last time we see you. Hopefully,
It's definitely not.
Okay. And we'll be right back. Stress Free Radio Show. You know where to find us.